Hi, Junior Girl Scouts. Today we're going to be working on our Scribe badge, and we will start with the poetry part of the badge. So we will learn about different types of poems, and there'll be a haiku, a limerick, and a free verse. I'll read you some poems. We'll talk about what makes that poem a haiku or a limerick or a free verse, and then you guys are going to be able to come up with your own poems. So let's get started. So a haiku does not have to rhyme, but there are 3 lines and they follow a pattern. The first line has 5 syllables in the first verse. For instance, an old silent pond. Then there will be 7 syllables in the second verse, such as a frog jumps into the pond. And then the last line has 5 syllables, splash, silent again. So that is a haiku, and I'll say it one more time. An old silent pond, a frog jumps into the pond, splash, silence again. It's pretty simple. It's just a matter of making sure that you have the correct number of syllables, which is 5, 7, and then 5 again. All right, the next type of poem is a limerick. Limericks are short rhyming poems, and they're usually funny. They are 5 lines long. The first, second, and 5th line usually rhyme together, and then the 3rd and 4th lines also rhyme together. Most limericks include a character in the first line. They introduce that character in the first line. So here is an example of a limerick. This poem is called "There Was an Old Man with a Beard." There was an old man with a beard who said, "It is just as I feared. 2 owls and a hen, 4 larks and a wren, all have built their nests in my beard." So you can see from that poem that the first 2 lines rhyme with beard and feared, and they also rhyme with the very last line, which is beard again. And then the 3rd and 4th line rhyme with hen and wren. So you can come up with your own little limerick. Just try to introduce a character in the first line, and you rhyme the 1st, 2nd, and 5th lines together, and your 3rd and 4th lines together. The last type of poem I'm going to be talking to you about is just a free verse poem. So a free verse means you write your poem with any number of lines. It can rhyme, it cannot rhyme. You can use as many syllables as you want per line. You really get to create your own. So now that you know the 3 types of poems we talked about today, I challenge you to write 2 poems that we talked about. Or if you have another favorite type of poem that we didn't talk about today, feel free to write one of those. I would also love to see what you guys come up with, so feel free to share your poems with us at GSCWM. I'll see you guys later.